All right. Come on. There we go. Sometimes I find that restarting the stream will start the flow of traffic again from TikTok, which is what I am interested in here. See how that works. Jojo, what's up? Happy Saturday. Turno, Tuna. Okay. Let's go. That's the spirit. Hey, bueno. How are you? Welcome in. Crap. Let's see. Back to this. There we go. Spirix, Tuno, how's it going? Welcome in. Happy Saturday, Danny. How you doing today? Wolfman, what's going on? Hey Terry, happy Saturday. How you doing today? What do you think about this game, Death Stranding? Is it a walking simulator or game of the year? What are your thoughts?
And you must be absolutely knackered. Be sure to take as long as you need to rest before tackling more work. All right? For my part, I'll have a crack at assessing several potential routes for your next main order. We can discuss them when we take a look at the map later on. As for the cargo, I'll let Charlie tell you all about it.
Sam, this is Charlie. Network infrastructure between the Southern Environmental Observatory and Terminal Fort Knott has been disabled for reasons unknown. We strongly suspect Ghostmech sabotage is to blame. To address this, we've decided to reroute network traffic through the F7 North Distribution Center. However, the distance is too great for us to establish a direct connection at this time. That being the case, we'll need to utilize the way stations situated between the two sites. The device required to activate them is stored at this facility.
Zaticat, happy Saturday. How you doing today? Wondering about your take on this game, Death Stranding 2. What would you rate this game on a scale of 1 to 10? Hold on, what do I gotta do? We can deliver this. Liquid Snake. Crazy. Liquid Snake says about a 1.5. Thanks for sharing the screen.
I appreciate you coming.
Liquid Snake 1.5. That 8.5. That's high praise. What do you, maybe 8.5, yeah. I'm about the same. That's actually exactly what my rating is too. What do you think are some of the things that are holding it back? If you were gonna offer constructive criticism, what would it be? It is a pretty good game. I agree. It's have you finished the game also?
Thanks again for the late night visit.
Good
It's
question.
pitch black out there, so be careful.
Order completed.
Yeah, you finished it. Yeah, that's pretty quick considering it's only been out for less than a month. What, 3 weeks now? So that's pretty quick. But tell me what's holding it back. What's holding it back from like a 9 or a 10? Back on Death Stranding 1 to recap. Yeah, yeah, I got my platinum in Death Stranding 1. I think Death Stranding 1 was harder. Actually, I think Death Stranding 2 is a little bit easier, although the mountains are still a bear. No, not there. We want to take a quick little private room for Sam. He's wearing himself out. And Optical, what's going on? Happy Saturday. Welcome in. We're going to get up the Savages. Welcome in. I would say only my opinion, of course, is the control mechanics. Gotcha. It's similar to Metal Gear Solid, but when you say control mechanics, do you mean controlling the character, controlling the vehicles, the weapons? Like, what do you mean by the control mechanics? Which part of the control? Just weapons? Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I think the mechanics of like switching weapons and equipping I can't tell you how many times I've been in the middle of a fight and I'm trying to reload, and instead I put my weapon away in the middle of a fight. Like, it drives me crazy. It's so easy to hit the wrong button or not be just exactly in the right place. Switching weapons is also really clunky. Like, I feel like switching weapons should be like a one click thing, you know? But instead, you got to use the wheel, and there's so much junk on the wheel. There's not very much room, and just to slide it in the middle of a fight, it's annoying. It's very annoying. I agree with that. Yeah, I'll give you that. That's a good take, man. Like the MGs. Yeah. Yep. The other thing about this game, it's still a great game. Don't get me wrong. I love the game. But it's also just a little over the top weird at times. Like, I feel like it's gratuitous weirdness for no reason, just to like maintain a reputation of being weird. I mean, some of the plot twists and turns are good enough on their own without having to add an extra dose of weirdness on top of it. Metal Gear Solid. Yes, you like Metal Gear Solid. Yep. Gotcha. Kojima is amazing at storytelling, one of the best. I agree. The story is fantastic. I wish the game was like towards the end, like in the latter chapters I'm in now. I wish it would slow down a little bit, because I feel like it's a little rushed, and maybe that's just the way I've worked on the game, trying to platinum along the way before I progress. And when I do progress, there's lots of updates to give me, but yeah. Brickhouse gives it a 10. What do you like about the game, Brickhouse? Tell me about that. Liquid Snake says thanks. Yes, I agree with that. So Liquid Snake, so you finished 2 and you went back to 1. Is that what I heard? James, welcome in. Cody, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Hope your weekend is going well. We're playing a little Death Stranding 2 today, and I'm interested in your take on this game. It's very polarizing. Yeah, I did it on right now. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm starting to think about. You're playing it right now. One, yeah. It's probably pretty hard to go from 2 to 1 because the graphics are so much better in this one. I mean, the graphics weren't bad in the first one, but they're really good in this one. Sean, welcome in. How's it going? But yeah, I'm thinking about what the next game is gonna be that I'm
If
playing.
y'all are enjoying
I
Select
think I'm
One
gonna
Gaming
end up
stream, don't
playing
forget
the
to
new
like,
Mafia
follow, or
game.
share.
I'll
Y'all hear?
probably finish the main story of this game this weekend, so moving on to Mafia next, I think. Liquid Smoke says, yeah, Death Stranding isn't that big of a decrease in the graphics. Interesting. I'll tell you, the graphics of this game just blew me away. The first 5 minutes are the best graphics I've ever seen on any video game ever. Brickhouse, still looking for your assessment. I know you give it 10 out of 10, but I'm interested in why you think it's a perfect game. Like, what makes it a perfect game for you? What happened to my sound? Hello? My game has lost sound. Thanks for following Liquid Snake. I appreciate that, man. Makes a huge difference. My Streamlabs. Hello. Where is my sound? My sound just fell out for no apparent reason. Elgato. Alright, give me just a second here. I think I have to restart my... Probably gonna have to restart my game. Either my game or my Elgato. Let's see if we can reset my capture card real quick. For some reason, I stopped getting audio. That's no fun. Can't play without audio. No audio. Got anything bouncing in the... I got no sound. All right, let's try to restart the PlayStation. Oh, you can hear the sound. I just can't hear it. Okay. It's got to be my audio routing. Interesting. As far as graphics, yeah, man, and how it's open world and can keep the graphics and stability. Yes, exactly. It's a great game. And Brickhouse says it's a Hideo Kojima production. Big fan since his Metal Gear era. I agree. I love the game. I wish he. The only problem I have with what he did here was that I feel like there's some gratuitous weirdness involved. Like it almost feels a little forced. There's Mafia just waiting for me. I can't wait. It feels a little forced in my opinion. The only other thing I can think of is to restart the. I'm not hearing anything. Okay. Continue. Nothing here. Let's see. It's got to be the audio, right? So output advanced. And I'm going to switch to a different audio monitoring device. I'm going to hit done. And I'm going to go back. Sometimes you got to switch the audio devices in and out. I don't know why I just fell off in the middle of a stream, though. I've never had that happen before. Anything? But it's interesting because I'm not getting any sound. I'm not getting any sound in Streamlabs. Streamlabs is not getting sound. So I'm going to have to end the stream, restart my Streamlabs, and start up again. But thank you guys for joining, hanging out with me for a little bit, and participating. I should be back on in the next 5 or 10 minutes as soon as I figure out what the